G'day, I'm Rachel and this is FirstFruitTas. I promised you a video about forgiveness that I was going to link at a video that I'm in the process of publishing, so I thought I'd better put that together. The only thing is I'm all dressed for bed, so I'm not about to turn my camera on, but I'll give you some lovely scenery to look at while I chat. So we often hear in teachings that it's important for us to forgive others. Now that's not to say that we go up to that person and say, I forgive you. And it doesn't mean that we need to allow that person back into our life to any great degree. We can still set healthy boundaries and protect our own needs and the needs of those in our care, for example, children. But by forgiving, we're letting go, and we're letting go of the pain and the poison. It is an emotional, a chemical poison that we release in our body when we hold on to offense, when we hold on to being offended or feeling offended. And so it is good for us to be able to forgive. But it's very rare to hear a teaching on how to forgive. I'm going to share something that I experienced and a video that helped me to forgive. There's also a teaching that helped me, and the teaching is that in spirit, we all have a spiritual self, and our spiritual selves are pure and good. And we agree to come to earth and play out a part in a play, if you like. You've probably heard the phrase that we are not an earthly being that has a spiritual experience when we pass away, but we are actually, in fact, a spiritual being that is having an earthly experience, and that's for our spiritual growth and development. So that teaching that our spiritual selves are all equally pure and good, and that some of us volunteer to take on antagonistic roles to help others develop spiritually when we're on earth, that helped me to gain a perspective that helps me to forgive. Actually, there's something else that I learned long ago which helps, and that is that basically in all of our behaviours we're meeting needs, and we can meet our needs in ways that are helpful to others, and we can meet our needs or try to meet our needs in ways that become offensive to others or seem offensive to others. And so if we can look at other people's behaviours as just their effort to meet their needs, that can also help us. The experience that I had that I wanted to share is there are two members of my family who are incredibly antagonistic. I'm actually the scapegoat of my family. And those two people were presented to me during a church service. They just appeared flanking me to the right, and rather than the antagonistic people that I'm used to them being, it was their spiritual forms, and I got to see them, and it was like they were angels. They were just so pure, so loving, so nurturing, so caring. And so God was letting me see who they are in reality, not what I see here on earth, but when I go to heaven, what my experience of them will be there. And I have to remember too that there are times when I have offended other people, and I haven't intended to, but I'm sure there are times when other people have taken offence from things I've said or done. And if I wish to be forgiven by them or to deflate the offence that has taken place, I need to be willing to reciprocate that experience. Now I'm going to link the video. If you have a look in the top right of the screen now, what I'll do is I'll link a video of a book being read, and I found that book particularly helpful in learning how to forgive. So I'll sign off now. I pray that this video blesses you. Have a beautiful day. God bless. Thank you to Kingdom Presence Ministries for making these teachings available to share via this channel. Holy Father, I thank you for placing this video before those you intend to receive it. Financial support is welcome and donations can be made by selecting the link in the details box below this video.